This is the Turejo upper arm electronic blood pressure monitor. Let's take it out of the box. So in the box you get an instruction manual, 4 AAA batteries for the unit. It can be powered from batteries or an adapter for it, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Here is the unit itself and the arm cuff. This goes on your upper arm, and this plugs into the unit, of course, for that. And they also give you a really nice pouch to toss everything into for when you're not using it. So that's really, really handy. So let's go ahead and put the batteries in, and we'll test it out. All right, first thing is we'll put some batteries in. So we'll just open that up, and we'll go ahead and put the batteries in as prescribed. Batteries are just standard AAA, can be picked up anywhere and be replaced at any time should you need to. So we have that. We'll go ahead and put the little cover back on there, and it's already turned on. It wants us to set the date and time. It's important to do that because this will not only take your pressure but also log your pressure. This also has 2 users that you can set up on it, so this way 2 people can use the same monitor and both take their pressures, and for each person it'll store 90 readings. So that's 180 in total. So you can either use it for one person and go 180 days if you switch off to the second one after 90, or you can use it for 2 people. I'm going to go ahead and set the date and time. Also, I did mention that it can be plugged in. Right over here there is a jack. Okay, it's a barrel jack connector. It's DC in, 6 volts DC like I just said, center positive. So if you can find an adapter, if you're anything like me, you probably have a junk drawer or junk box or junk room full of these things from over the years, and I'm sure you'll find one that'll work. So let me get this all set up and then we'll give it a test. Okay, we're all set. I have the cuff on my arm, if you can see right here. It's a velcro type thing. You just wrap it around. You want it above the elbow, just as I showed you. And I will tell you that the pressure is probably going to be strange because you're supposed to be sitting for this and I'm not. So we'll go ahead and turn it on by pressing the button. You can see there's a very large backlit display. And it turns on, and in just a moment it starts pumping up. And I'm just going to be quiet and let it do its thing. (157/92), very, very high, and that's why it's showing red. I have been active and doing things at the moment, running around a bit, so that's not completely out of the ordinary. But if I were sitting and in a regular good position, my pressure is usually in the very close to 120/80 range, which is right where it's supposed to be. There's the pulse as well that it shows, so it stores everything, and that's pretty much it. You can also see there's like a meter over here that'll show where you are as far as your pressure goes. In the green section would be where you want, yellow is caution, and red of course means that there is trouble. If you consistently have high blood pressure, you do want to consult a doctor immediately because that can lead to heart failure, and I know several people who that has happened to. So it's very important to get that checked, and now you can do it yourself at home. Just for fun, we're going to run this one more time and see if we can achieve a better reading on this. We'll turn it off and back on. That went down a little bit. So, yeah, like I said, after I rest and actually sit down like you're supposed to with this, it would be reading normally. Just to show you quickly, after resting for a little bit, this is my pressure now. And you can see that the light is green and the meter has come down into the green zone. But otherwise it's quick, it does the job, stores the readings for you, and you can set the different users by pressing the user button there. The memory will store it to memory. The red light or green light or yellow light will show you, as well as a visual display of where you are on there. And your pulse, it's got everything. It logs time and date and everything, so you can bring this and show it to your doctor if he wants to see your pressures if you are indeed having trouble. So once again, this was the Turejo electronic blood pressure monitor. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find it available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.